Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday. This is going to be a video for the weekend, okay? Some weekend messages. I felt called to pull some messages. The time right now is 8:40 p.m. So obviously take what resonates with you whenever you see the video. But yeah, let's just jump right into it, okay? So these could be messages that you guys could be wanting to hear, or these could be messages that, Spirit could be trying to tell you at this time for the weekend, okay? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for this weekend? What messages for the collective do you have for this weekend? Please give them clarity and understanding, Spirit. What messages and guidance does the collective need at this time for this weekend? What do they need to know? So Spirit, what does the collective need to know for this weekend? Thank you. So we have truck driver, okay? This is the first card showing up in the message, okay? So we have truck driver, and then we also have journeys, right? For some of you guys, when it comes to navigating your path and trying to find out where you're going at this time, that could be very significant. But we have North Node, okay? So this is about your soul purpose and what you guys could be wanting to know, okay, or learn at this time. Smoker energy wanted to show up when it comes to breath and expression. So again, when it comes to your lungs, okay, linked to your energy. For some of you guys, there's something about smoking that's very significant, but also when it comes to like expression and how you express yourself, your voice is linked to this type of energy for some of you guys, okay? So positivity wanted to show up, okay? Some of you guys, when it comes to being in a positive mindset or just a positive mind frame, Spirit is saying to keep being positive and be who you truly are. It's only because your light is shining too bright for other people in your energy, okay? So we have Aries and we also have Leo. Okay, so for some of you guys, you may have Aries or Leo placements, or there's something about Aries and Leo energy, okay, just in general. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? So some of you guys may have Leo and Aries placements. That doesn't necessarily have to be, but there is something about taking action and stepping into leadership for some of you guys that resonate with this, okay? And being in a more playful energy. We have receiving. So some of you guys could be wanting to buy flowers for yourself, meaning like roses, or this could be just self-love, okay? You guys could be also receiving your flowers as well. All right, spring energy wanted to show up. So this is about renewal. So some of you guys, there's something about spring that's very significant. This could be about a new beginning. Some of you guys could be starting a new beginning right now, right? But for some of you guys that are in this waiting season or waiting period, there's something about spring energy that's very significant in order for you to move forward in this energy that you're trying to navigate through, okay? So one day could be very significant, okay? Something could be happening on the weekend, like I said, because these are weekend messages. So there is something about this weekend that's very significant, okay? So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? So animals could be very significant as well, okay, for the collective. For some of you guys, when it comes to animals, this could be a dog, a cat, a parrot, but something to do with pets, okay? If this is not a pet, this is talking about unconditional love, okay? Being more mindful and also having a deep connection to the divine or just life in general, okay? Some of you guys could be a very good companion or a really good teacher. So take what resonates with that. So this flipped over. You guys could be receiving downloads as well at this time. Blonde hair is very significant. This could be about your innocence, okay, and also being enlightened at this time. But driving on the highway is very significant too. This is about movement, especially with truck drivers. So some of you guys could drive a truck, or there's something about buying a truck, but again, driving on the highway is significant when it comes to making movement, okay? Moving towards safety could be very significant at this time as well. So some of you guys could be feeling this energy, kind of sneaking up on you guys, right? Let's see what else shows up. But you guys could be wanting to navigate or going through some type of movement. There's something about Scorpio and Sagittarius energy as well. So some of you guys, when it comes to like releasing and letting go, some of you guys are stepping into like an adventurous type of energy. And then when Capricorn season happens, some of you guys will be grounding yourself as well, like maybe at the ending of this month. Okay, so Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? Thank you. Yeah, we have blue hair, and this could be also tied to your inner peace, right? So, like I said, something to do with your deep intuition and confidence is very significant as well for some of you guys watching this video. So, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Thank you. Yeah, winter. Same thing I said to you guys. There's something about going into introspection, and also when it comes to reflecting on what you've gone through, what you've dealt with, you know, throughout the year, and what it is that you would like to do, you know, moving forward, right? So for some of you guys, Egypt, okay, is very significant. Some of you guys could be buying more crystals and sage. So cleansing your energy is also confirmation for some of you. And there's also something about a spiritual awakening every time you cleanse your energy, okay? Yeah, some of you guys, when it comes to how you speak, like vocal expression, you guys could be wanting to become singers, or you guys are singers. And there is something about your energy when it comes to, you know, vocal expression or your creativity. Okay, some of you guys, this is speaking your truth when it comes to certain matters, right? But we have angel numbers at the bottom of the deck, so you guys could be seeing a lot of angel numbers as well. Okay, that could be confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. So we have the 23rd. That's very significant for some of you guys that resonate with this, right? This could also be, like I said, Aries season and also Leo season, right? So there's something about Aries and Leo energy that's very significant. Maybe you guys are born on the 23rd, okay? But you guys could be finding out some information, okay? We also have initials E. So you guys could have initials E in your first or last name. That could be also confirmation as well. Okay, the 8th could be very significant too. We have the 24th and we have the 21st. Okay, so again, like I said, this could be Aries or Leo energy. At the bottom, we have the 11th. Okay, so some of you guys, the 11th, like yesterday, could be very significant. And also for some of you guys, November, because I did see November showed up. But yeah, some of you guys can be born on the 11th. This is Aries energy as well. So some of you guys could be born, like I said, this could be this could be April 11th. But then again, some of you guys, like I said, the 23rd, the 8th, the 21st, and the 24th and 21st are significant. The 8th is very significant when it comes to Leo energy. So again, that could be confirmation as well, double confirmation. And if we want to put these numbers into singular digits, we can modify that and say that 5 is, you know, talking about change. So some of you guys could be stepping into new freedoms, adventures, like I said, with, you know, this November showing up with Scorpio and Sagittarius, right? There's also something about not 8th house, but 888, right? This is stepping into your power. If we're talking about houses, this is talking about communication, your peers, siblings, etc. And this is also talking about, you know, death and transformations, right? For some of you guys, also 6s could be very significant. This is talking about family, healing, nurturing. And for some of you guys, this could be house placement for health, wellness, and also fitness, right? So your daily routines could be very significant in how you organize yourself, and also servicing to other people is also significant. 3 talks about your creativity, and also 3 talks about, like I said, social activities, your peers, and short distances. So this is about education. That's very significant as well. Okay, so let's get some channeled messages to see, you know, what shows up, right? So we have soda and pop. That's very significant. Maybe some of you guys have a sweet tooth, okay? Or you guys could be drinking a lot of pop and soda, okay? But you could see lights flickering as well. And then we also have in the next 4 hours, okay? So something could be happening within the next 4 hours. You guys could be finding out information about something, okay? Or something could be occurring or happening. But what the waning gibbous moon, when it comes to having gratitude, release, and also completion, letting go, you guys are realizing that you guys are able to release and let go the past. So if something had transpired in the month of March, okay, there's something about your energy when it comes to you stepping into leadership, okay? Being your own boss is also significant for some of you. So you could have been dealing with people who they were the boss, but now you're the boss, okay? So yeah, this is saying I'm telepathically trying to communicate to you, okay? So someone could be trying to telepathically communicate, or they could be trying to get a hold of you telepathically, okay? But for some reason, you know, your energy may be blocked, or you could be protecting your energy, or, you know, you're not showing up in this person's energy, okay? So let's see what else shows up, okay? So you could have someone who thinks about you sometimes. Maybe, you know, you slip their mind. Maybe they want to communicate with you just to see how you're doing. But obviously take what resonates with that, okay? So cool air on skin is very significant. So some of you guys could be feeling refreshed, okay? Again, renewals, resets are very significant. Unroot. So some of you guys could have left, or you guys are leaving what no longer serves you or no longer aligned with you. This is about having departure, release, and change. Like I said, the number 5, okay? Stomach drop. So there's something about a warning or misalignment. This could be your intuition. Something about being alert, okay, and being very cautious at this time, okay? Clarity break. So if you guys had a stomach drop about something and your intuition was, you know, being cautious about it, there's something about having a clarity break at this time. So there is something about having a sudden understanding or realization about the situation. So some of you guys could have had some type of insight. This could be an awakening, okay? Yeah, so the gatekeeper, this is someone who stops progress until ready. So this is about protection, readiness, and boundaries, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have sacred anger. It says a boundary wants / needs expression, protection, truth, and activation. So for some of you guys, someone could be very angry, okay? The fact that you have boundaries, the fact that you express your boundaries and how you feel. And you know what? That's too bad, okay? Collective and soul tribe, I'm sorry, that's too bad. If people are upset because you have boundaries for yourself, then that's on them. A lot of times people don't respect themselves and they allow people to walk all over them and do and say whatever they want, okay? So you now stepping into this energy of having boundaries, it's shocking a lot of people, but that's too bad, okay? So again, some of you guys are gatekeepers when it comes to protection, when it comes to having boundaries, okay? 2 hours is very significant. Also, when it comes to your body and flow, some of you guys are in alignment, or you guys are embodying this energy, okay? Taking action is very significant with Mars energy. So Mars could be very significant. Some of you guys are going with the flow. Okay, this is about passion, okay, courage, having courage, desires. Survival instincts are very significant too. So some of you, when it comes to your survival instincts, you're on point, okay? Your leadership and authority is very noticed, okay? Some of you guys could be collecting items. Okay, so whatever items you guys are collecting, this could be something that, like an antique, okay, books could be very significant, but what I'm picking up here, cars could be very significant. So some of you guys may like to collect vehicles when it comes to, you know, this energy, having movement. Senior wanted to show up. I'm going to put it back though. But yeah, there's something about collecting items like an antique. For some of you guys, this could be a car. Maybe you guys are collecting cars, like antique cars, and that could be confirmation. But when I think about this message, I think about having movement and progress, right? Having direction. North node energy. So there is something about having direction in your north node. For some of you guys, the zodiac placements that showed up were, I think it was Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. There's something about that that could be your North Node, and you guys are trying to work on that or figure it out. But take what resonates with that message as well. Music is very significant too. So some of you guys are connected to music, okay? Some of you guys may listen to different genres of music. That's confirmation too. And then we also have in a few months, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we also have gifted. So some of you guys are very gifted when it comes to your skill set, your gifts, your talents, okay? That's confirmation. So Spirit, what other messages for the weekend does the collective need to know? What do they need to know this weekend, Spirit? What clarity and understanding can you give the collective at this time? What do they need to know this weekend, Spirit? Thank you. So the first card is Hawks. Okay, Hawks could be very significant. Maybe you guys have seen Hawks, but even if it's not outside, this could be like your For You page or just seeing it online, it popping up on your screen. Something to do with birds that are very significant. Birds represent communication, like a messenger. Okay, so messengers are very significant when it comes to sharp sight, perspective, and focus. Some of you guys are focused at this time. New York could be very significant when it comes to newer opportunities. Again, New York is something that's very fast-paced. So if this is a new opportunity, it could be something that's fast-paced, or you could be moving into a fast-paced energy or, you know, environment, or there's something about things picking up really quickly, okay? When it comes to your abundance, there could have been challenges, or you guys could be facing challenges, but you guys are moving forward in this energy, okay? So New Zealand wanted to show up. Something about New Zealand could be very significant. There's something about the diversity, unity, again, new adventures and new beginnings, right? But there is something about these two countries or states that are very significant. Like, again, there could be a lot going on in New York and there could be a lot going on in New Zealand, right? But there's something about the energy that you guys are seeing things, right? You guys are receiving downloads about certain opportunities or seeing certain things showing up, as in like, you know, commerce or challenges or anything to do with money and money flowing basically, right? But New Zealand is very significant again. Like some of you guys are really going into this newer beginning, okay? So I'm going to get a couple charms and see. Okay, so the first charm that flew out of my head, oh my gosh, I can't hold this, it's so tiny. This one's a cat, okay, it's a pink cat. Obviously with the color pink, we talk about unconditional love. Rose pink could be very significant, or soft pink, and peach could resonate for some of you. Again, when it comes to cats, this is about being curious, being very mystical, like mysterious in a sense, but also when it comes to your energy, you guys are very like smart. This is divine feminine energy also, but tapping into your divine feminine when it comes to compassion, empathy, and that kind of energy, right? But cats are very significant. And I also think that card came out when it said like dogs, cats, pets, whatever. So this could be confirmation as well, okay? Take what resonates with that. We also have a mermaid. So like I said, when it comes to being unique, being mystical, okay? Mermaid energy is very significant, again, with the color pink. So the color pink is very significant. Maybe that's someone's favorite color, or a spirit is saying to wear that color more. It's almost like this color, but lighter, okay? So the color white is very significant. Butterflies may resonate for some of you guys when it comes to divine source, okay? Metamorphosis is also significant. You know, basically going through a transformation, right? Coming out of your cocoon, being able to come out of your comfort zone, your shell, right? So that you can step forward into this newer beginning, okay? So we also have another cat, okay? Confirmation again. Take what resonates with that. We also have a crown. Okay, so some of you guys, when it comes to crown energy, this could be your crown chakra too. For some of you, that's activated this, okay? This could also be king and queen energy too. Maybe, you know, if you guys are in a relationship with somebody, maybe that person's considered like your queen and king, okay? But crown chakra energy is very significant. And then we also have, you know, sailing, okay? So boats could be very significant too. You guys could be sailing or moving away or just trusting in the divine, okay? Now, moving forward, all right? So we also have here a turtle. Okay, so turtles could be confirmation. Maybe you guys have been seeing turtles online, or there's something about turtles that might resonate for some of you. Again, certain people resonate with certain animals, so I would even check online what animal resonates with you when it comes to, you know, your spiritual animal or your spirit guide animal. Right, I know for me, like for me it's an owl, right? But there's others that are there that might resonate with me as well, so you guys could be wanting to do that too, where you guys go online, maybe search and see, you know, what spirit guide animal is meant for you. And for some of you guys could be wanting to tap more into that. Okay, the more that you tap into that spirit animal, the more that you activate basically certain things about you that maybe you didn't know about. Okay, but I'm gonna end it here, guys. Again, this is for the weekend, so whenever you see this, whether this is today, Saturday, or Sunday, it may still resonate. But again, thank you guys for the love and the support that you guys have been giving to me. I appreciate that. And I'll see you guys next time. Like I said in my other videos, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful, safe, and obviously fun, you know, weekend, okay? I hope you guys enjoy yourself. I hope you guys stay safe. And obviously, you know, if you guys are drinking and smoking and going out, obviously have discernment. I'm no one's parent. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. But again, you know, be very careful, okay, when you go outside and, you know, you're out having a good time. But no one's stopping you from having fun. But like I said, just have discernment, okay, guys? But like I said, have a great weekend, and I love you guys a lot. Thank you so much. Bye.